Happy Monday, February 14th. Hope you had a great weekend. Today is a day where the world says tries to elevate love to something that it can't. And today we're going to talk about Jesus and how he elevates love and the true meaning of love. So if you have someone in your life that you love, that's great. Give them a hug, kiss them. But you know, I'm here to tell you about someone who has a deeper love for you and gave his life for you. So let's go ahead and read Mark chapter 8. Here we go. Another time he went into the synagogue, and a man with a shriveled hand was there. Some of them were looking for a reason to accuse Jesus, so they watched him closely to see if he would heal him on the Sabbath. Jesus said to the man with the shriveled hand, "Stand up in front of everyone." Then Jesus asked him, "Which is lawful on the Sabbath, to do good or to do evil, to save life or to kill?" But they remained silent. He looked around at them in anger and deeply distressed at their stubborn hearts, said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." He stretched it out, and his hand was completely restored. Then the Pharisees went out and began to plot with the Herodians about how they might kill Jesus. Jesus withdrew with his disciples to the lake, and a large crowd from Galilee followed. When they heard all he was doing, many people came to him from Judea, Jerusalem, Idumea?
What?
Idumea, official translator.
I don't know. Can't see it in my head.
So if you're playing at home, we've stumped Amber. So
I'll
anyway,
look it up.
We'll look it up and tell you later. And the regions across the Jordan and around Tyre and Sidon. Sidon? Sidon. I thought so. Because of the crowd, he told his disciples to have a small boat ready for him, to keep the people from crowding him. For he had healed many, so that those with diseases were pushing forward to touch him. Whenever the evil spirit saw him, they fell down before him and cried out, "You are the Son of God!" But he gave them strict order not to tell who he was.
Edom.
Edom.
Idumea, but it is actually Edom.
Edom. Idumea. Edom.
What
Thank
the Old
you.
Testament refers to as Edom is New Testament Idumea.
Okay.
So that's the Greek
She's like
transliteration.
right there by the camera.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want everyone there to know that you're right there, giving me that wonderful information. Jesus went up on a mountaintop and called to him those he wanted, and they came to him. He appointed 12, designated them apostles, that they might be with him, and that he might send them out to preach and to have authority to drive out demons. These are the 12 he appointed: Simon, to whom he gave the name Peter, James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John. To them he gave the name Barnabas. Wow.
What?
He gave the name of James of Zebedee and his brother John. To them he gave the name...
Oh. Sons of Thunder.
Oh, I like that better.
Bar is sons of, and
Yeah.
whatever comes next.
That's actually a nice part of the verse, which means Sons of Thunder. That's kind of cool. Sounds like a monster truck, rally. Sons of Thunder. Anyway, Andrew, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, James, son of Alphaeus, Thaddeus, Simon the Zealot, and Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him. Are you having fun, Anna? Mm-hmm. Then Jesus entered a house and gave a crowd, and again a crowd gathered, so that he and his disciples were not even able to eat. When his family heard about this, they went to take charge of him, for they said, "He is out of his mind." And the teachers of the law who came down from Jerusalem said, "What? He is possessed by Beelzebub, but by the prince of demons he is driving out demons." So Jesus called them and spoke to them in a parable. That's why he's doing it. Monday's a tough reading day. Well, so is Tuesday and Wednesday. Followed by Thursday. Anyway, enough about me. How can Satan drive out Satan? If a kingdom is divided against itself, the kingdom cannot stand. If a house is divided against itself, the house cannot stand. And if Satan opposes himself and is divided, he cannot stand. His end has come. In fact, no one can enter a strong man's house and carry off his possessions unless he first ties up the strong man. Then he can rob his house. I tell you the truth, all the sins and blasphemies of men will be forgiven them. But whoever blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will never be forgiven. He is guilty of an eternal sin. He said this because they were saying he has an evil spirit. Then Jesus' mother and brother arrived. Standing outside, they sent someone in to call him. A crowd was sitting around him, and they told him, "Your mother and brother are outside looking for you." Who are my mother and my brothers?" he asked. Then he looked at those seated in a circle around him and said, "Here are my mother and brothers. Whoever does God's will is my brother and sister and mother." So that was chapter 3. Apparently as best as I could read it today. Special thanks to Amber for her diligent use of
Smith's Bible Dictionary.
Smith's Bible Dictionary. So a special thank you goes out to Smith's Bible Dictionary as well. Published by
Hendrickson.
Which brings us back to racing. Hendricks Racing as well. So it's one of those things.
What?
Hendricks Racing? If you know NASCAR, well, we had
Never mind, just end it.
We had some. There was some correlation there that was. Someone out there on YouTube and Facebook is laughing right now.
I don't get it.
Because it was funny. Hendricks. Anyway, I wanted to thank you again for.
Okay, let us know that you don't get it so I don't feel so alone. Thanks.
Oh, yes. Let Amber know via my Facebook or YouTube that you don't get it. Have a great Monday. Again. The world will tell you that love is in the air on today, but I will tell you that Jesus is love. So I hope you have a great day and begin the week strong, and talk to you tomorrow.